Good evening. My name is Kyle Regier, and this is my Assignment 7 summary reflection for Google in Education. This is a transference reflection, so I'll be using the 5 stages of reflection: exploration, explanation, conjecture, analysis, and synthesis. For my exploration stage, obviously MIT 814 Google in Education is the course, and as part of my master's in instructional technology, I'm really interested in technology. I always want to improve my use of technology and use it as a engagement tool in my class. I have some Google background when it comes to education applications. However, I work at a an Apple school, and we use iPads, we use Macs, and so I don't necessarily have um, a ton of knowledge or a ton of current knowledge on Google. And so I thought this was a great opportunity to expand that knowledge and hopefully find ways that I could utilize Google in my classroom right now, even through using Apple products. So for the explanation, my main goal was to learn how to incorporate Google into my classroom. Apple is good, and have had some opportunities to use Apple and take advantage of some of those opportunities. But Google has so many programs, and I think they do a great job in terms of teaching skills, um, soft skills in an easier way than maybe Apple does with some of their apps. And they're just so widespread that I think it's going. I knew this course would be a great opportunity for me to learn and also to be able to pass learning on to my students through learning with Google. So again, my main goal was how can I incorporate what I've learned from this course into my classroom and take it in there immediately next semester. So for my analysis, then, um, my focus: how can I learn new things, new skills to help myself in the classroom as well as help my students and plug that into my classroom. And first was organization, and I love the organization aspect that Google brings with Google Drive and Google Classroom. The fact that everything is automatically saved. You can make folders for different classes. Google Classroom, saves students' assignments. You can check on students' progress during assignments, and save all that previous student work from year after year. Those two were just seem like fantastic programs, and are definitely ahead of, in my opinion, definitely ahead of Apple iCloud, which I would compare to Google Drive, and then Google Classroom is far superior to Apple Schoolwork at this point. Google Classroom not only organizes the work, you can assign it to multiple classes, you can schedule it, you can grade it on Google Classroom. There's so many opportunities on there. The second piece was collaboration, and I thought we did this course did a great job of teaching us the different opportunities for collaboration within Google. I had never used the chat feature in Gmail, but I realized how great of an opportunity that can be, not only to just quickly communicate with other teachers, but also have students communicate with each other if they're working on a project. And it's easier and quicker than sending an email, and students are more comfortable with the chat than sending a formal email to someone. So along with that, just so many other tools that we learned about using Gmail. The other one was Google Meet. Being able to schedule Google Meets and attach them to like Google Calendar activities. I do use Google Calendar quite a bit. So being able to attach that and use that as an opportunity for a FaceTime face to face meeting, and just to be able to attach it to a calendar invite. Google Meet, great opportunity to collaborate when you want more of the personal nature of the face to face, but you're stuck in a certain place, and you need to use technology. In addition, Jamboard and also like Google Keep. Just being able to collaborate to share, a board, or to share your Google Keep with multiple people, and to be able to schedule different activities on there, to show people what you're doing, to share ideas on those. I thought those were also great applications that I think could be utilized in the classroom really every day, um, not only for projects and things like that, but also for exit tickets so that students can collaborate with one another, to show learning to each other and also show me their learning, as exit tickets, or even just as quick assessments throughout class. And finally, feedback. Google does a great job providing teachers with tools to give students feedback on assignments. And the comments section on really all of their apps is great. It's easy to understand, and I think the professors that I've had so far in my courses have done a great job leaving comments, and it's helped me to improve a lot. And so I want to do that more. So it was great to learn about comments, and that will lead me to assign more things through Google so that I can leave those comments on student work. And finally, Google Forms. Learning about Google Forms and what it can do for me, in terms of grading and taking time off of grading, being able to get really quick feedback back to students, and also just take some pressure off of me. I've already started using Google Forms, thanks to this class, and I want to do some pre-assessment, post-assessment work with students using Google Forms, just because I think that'd be a great opportunity to show them their learning. So finally, to wrap things up, the synthesis, this course, I was excited to take it because, being at an Apple school, I feel confident in my abilities with Apple, and I thought this would be a great opportunity to build some new skills. And I think anytime I can learn new skills, that gives me the opportunity to teach my students. So to be able to have this learning opportunity to learn about some of these new apps that I talked about, Google Keep, Jamboard, learning more about Google Forms and Gmail and the opportunities that come with that, being able to share more comments with students, as well as giving students opportunities to build things through projects, on Google Sites or Google Drawings. Those are great opportunities. Those are great opportunities for me, and I hope to be able to share those very quickly with my students, and give them more diverse ways to show their learning. And overall, I figured out that Google is better than Apple on the education side. I'm still gonna use my iPhone, but when it comes to education, Google is definitely ahead of the curve. So it's been interesting to be able to compare the two head to head with, and now having my experience in both. I'm glad that I've learned about Google, and I'm glad that I've been able to have this experience. So thank you, and good luck with the rest of the semester.